Now, the NFC South is an interesting story in its own right. Here you have more teams trying to figure out things and figure out their identity and get the right personnel, with maybe one or two teams, they either got it or they just about there. Take the Falcons, for example. I mean, it wasn't that long ago where these guys offered a buttload of money to Kirk Cousins to be their starting quarterback.
What the hell did you do?
Which had the entire football world scratching their head. And it even made us even more confused when they went ahead and they drafted Michael Penix Jr. And we're sitting there, seriously, what are you guys doing? What's going on?
What the hell is even that?
I mean, I don't know exactly what they were trying to accomplish in doing all that, but what happened next, I think everybody pretty much expected. Kirk Cousins struggled, they put in the rookie, and the rookie handled the business.
4th and goal. Penix. End zone. Touchdown. Held on to by Kyle Pitts.
When the QB change was made, the Falcons actually started winning games and looking real scary. Finishing the season 8-9, 4-2 in the division. Didn't make the playoffs, but showed signs on what the offensive side of the ball could look like. But then you go to the issue they have had on the defensive side of the ball, not having a serious pass rusher. And not only that, not drafting any pass rushers in the first round when they were in positions to do so. Instead, just picking out old veterans and thinking that they could just come in and do the job, which ended up not being the case. All that was put to rest when this previous draft, these guys get not just one, but two pass rushers. Jalen Walker from Georgia and James Pierce, a guy who they traded back into the first round to pick up from the Rams with it in exchange of the first round pick in the 2026 season. With the addition of these two guys to the roster, as well as a few other adjustments the Falcons are looking to make themselves, this roster has the potential to be serious contenders for a championship. The offensive side of the ball alone, with Penix Jr. and Beijing Robinson and Drake London, it sounds pretty scary on paper. Let's see what they put together on the field.
To the moon. Best in the world. 3-1. Best in the world.
The Saints, well, the Saints, how do I put this? Man, last season was just flat out ugly, and it's not going to be good this year. I'm sorry. I've seen people say, you know, they think that the Saints will surprise everyone this year. I don't see it. I genuinely do not see it.
Hell no.
You know, until the time of the newest Manning. Anyway, 5-12 last year, 3-3 in the division, and needless to say, they didn't make the playoffs. And then out of nowhere, unfortunately, their starting quarterback that, you know, really, I don't know, he didn't really do that much. Derek Carr retired, so now we have a quarterback problem in New Orleans.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Saints fans, I'm seriously, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm not even trying to be mean. But honest and truthfully, all I got to say about y'all season,
Hold on to your butts.
you guys picked up a good left tackle, you know, one of the best in the last draft, in Calvin Banks Jr. I know the fans weren't really particularly crazy about it, but hey, start building the wall around the guy and build the foundation for the offense, develop the defense, and you guys will be set.
Saints rushing 4. Tagovailoa are going to be taken down. Cameron Jordan. Who else for New Orleans?
This will be another season of rebuild for the Carolina Panthers. You know, they already got their quarterback in Bryce Young, who showed signs of improvement last year. That's a great sign. And they went ahead and drafted another wide receiver, another weapon for him. You know, a tall receiver, you know, since he's not the tallest quarterback in the National Football League. So bringing them some guys, bringing in weapons to help the team get better. 5-12 record, 2-4 in the division, ended up finishing third. You know, I believe it was the last ball club I talked about that finished last. But all signs are pointing to good things to come in Carolina. I mean, this is relatively a young team in the National Football League. You know, plenty of growth, plenty of, you know, they can bring in some people to help, you know, develop in certain positions, get better, become more contenders in the NFC South. And before you know it, who knows? Maybe they might even make a little bit of a splash this year.
It's in the pocket, steps up, eludes the rush, throws end zone, caught, Adam Thielen, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take the lead!
And last but certainly not least,
The reigning, defending
NFC South Division champions for the last 3 years, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah!
Season record 10-7, made it to the playoffs, 4-2 in the division, and the team is stacked.
He ain't lying. That's right.
I do recall a couple of people being a little confused that they went ahead and drafted another wide receiver and like questioning why they would do that. But when you think about it, it makes sense. I mean, even though Mike Williams is coming off another strong season and Chris Godwin is back on the roster, one guy's coming off of injury and the other one's getting up there in years. So I'm not saying that either one of them will struggle this year, but it's always good to bring in new guys so they can learn from the great ones, pick their brain a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, not miss a step when those guys are either, finally retire or go someplace else. I mean, just even looking at paper, the team is a threat to make it to the Super Bowl. Offense, defense, where are they lacking? The offensive line, stacked. The wide receiver room, stacked. Running backs, stacked. Defense, stacked. Quarterback, yeah. They got their franchise quarterback in Baker Mayfield. Dude is the true answer to that offense, and they have been doing great since he's been there. When it comes to the NFC South, this team is the standard. This is the kind of team you would want to go take into a football game on a Sunday afternoon.
Over there. That's inspiring, man. I appreciate it. No matter what, you just come to work and play hard as fuck. Thanks, Mike. Love that shit, man. We get a lot of that. We win ball games.
Now, it's any given Sunday, so any team can do anything this coming season. But one thing is for sure, whatever happens, it is going to be absolutely nothing but entertaining when it comes to this division. And when you have a setup like that, the only thing you need to do
This is what. Have your popcorn ready, brother.
Thank you for watching this video. By all means, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and push the subscribe and notification button for videos already up and for the ones to come.